Al-Awfi said that Ibn Abbas said, "If one can afford it, then camels, otherwise cows or sheep." Hisham bin Urwa quoted his father, "Fama staysara min al-hada," such as you can afford, depending on the price. The proof that sacrificing only a sheep is allowed in the case of being prevented from continuing the rites is that Allah has required sacrificing whatever is available as a hadi, and the hadi is any type of cattle, be it camels, cows, or sheep. This is the opinion of Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Allah's Messenger ﷺ, and the scholar of Tafsir. It is reported in the two Sahihs that Aisha, the mother of the believers, said, "The Prophet once offered some sheep as hadi." Allah's statement, وَلَا تَحْلِقُوا رُؤُوسَكُمْ حَتَّى يَبْلُغَ الْهَدَى مَحِلَّهُ, is a continuation of his statement, وَأَتِمُّوا الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ, and is not dependent upon فَإِنْ أَحْصِرْتُمْ فَمَا اسْتَيْسَرَ مِنَ الْهَدَى, as Ibn Jarir has erroneously claimed. When the Prophet and his companions were prevented from entering the sacred house during the Al-Hudaybiyah year by the polytheists from Quraysh, they shaved their heads and sacrificed their hadi outside the haram area. In normal circumstances, and when one can safely reach the house, he is not allowed to shave his head until حَتَّى يَبْلُغَ الْهَدَى مَحِلَّهُ, and then he ends the rituals of Hajj or Umrah, or both if he had assumed ihram for both. It is recorded in the two Sahihs that Hafsa said, "O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what is wrong with the people? They have finished their ihram for Umrah, but you have not." The Prophet said, "Inni labadtu ra'si wa qalladtu hadyi, fala ahillu hatta anhar," so I will not finish my ihram till I offer the sacrifice. Whoever shaved his head during ihram will have to pay the fidya. Allah said, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ بِهِ أَذًى مِنْ رَأْسِهِ فَفِدْيَةٌ مِنْ صِيَامٍ أَوْ صَدَقَةٍ أَوْ نُسُكٍ, he must pay a fidya. Al-Baqarah reported that Abdurrahman bin Asbahani said that he heard Abdullah bin Makil saying that he sat with Ka'b bin Ujra in the mosque of Kufa. He then asked him about the fidya of the fasting. Ka'b said, "This was revealed concerning my case especially, but it is also for you in general. I was carried to Allah's Messenger's laman, and the lice were falling in great numbers on my face." The Prophet said, "Ma kuntu ura an al-jahda balagha bika hadha, ama tajidu shah?" Qultu, "La had reached to such an extent as I see. Can you afford a sheep?" I replied in the negative. He then said, "Sum thalathata ayyamin, aw at'im sitta masakin, likulli miskinin nisfu sa'in min ta'am, wahlik ra'sak," and shave your head. So this is a general judgment derived from a specific case. Imam Ahmad recorded that Ka'b bin Ujra said, "Allah's Messenger came by while I was igniting the fire under a pot, and while the lice were falling down my head or my eyelids. He said, 'Yu'dhika hawamu ra'sak.' Qultu naram. I said, yes. He said, فَأَحْلِقْهُ وَصُمْ ثَلَاثَةَ أَيَّامٍ أَوْ أَطْعِمْ سِتَّ مَسَاكِينَ أَوْ إِنْسُكْ نَسِيكَ." Ayub commented, "I do not know which alternative was stated first. The wording of the Quran begins with the easiest, then the more difficult options. Pay a fidya of fasting, feeding, or sacrificing." Meanwhile, the Prophet advised Ka'b with the more rewarding option first, that is, sacrificing a sheep, then feeding 6 poor persons, then fasting 3 days. Each text is suitable in its place and context. All the thanks and praises are due to Allah. Tamattu, during Hajj. Allah said, فَإِذَا أَمِنْتُمْ فَمَنْ تَمَتَّعَ بِالْعُمْرَةِ إِلَى الْحَجِّ فَمَا اسْتَيْسَرَ مِنَ الْهَدَى. Before the Hajj, he must slaughter a hadi such as he can afford. That is, when you are able to complete the rites, so whoever among you connects his Umrah with Hajj, having the same ihram for both, or first assuming ihram for Umrah, and then assuming ihram for Hajj when finished the Umrah, this is the more specific type of tamattu, which is well known among the discussion of the scholars, whereas in general there are 2 types of tamattu, as the authentic hadiths prove, since among the narrators are those who said, Allah's Messenger the Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam performed tamattu, and others who said qarin, but there is no difference between them over the hadi.